Yes, this is research methodology lecture number 4, part A, or the first part. It's again about definition of research. We may repeat this again. It's because of this is very strict for definition. It's a systematic process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data to do what? To increase understanding of a phenomena. There is a phenomena, then you collect data, you analyze it, you interpret it about this phenomena. Have a topic, then you collect data about it, you analyze this data, you interpret this data about this topic. It follows a structured approach to discover new information, verify facts, or develop theories. Types of research, we had them before, we talked about them, we gave some ideas about them. The first one is basic or pure research. Either you say basic research or pure research, which this conducted to expand knowledge, knowledge about, or without a direct application, the real life or the real world problem. You just expand knowledge about something or a problem. This is why the method we use in this kind of research is theoretical analysis, literature review, and then control experiments. The second type, an example of this is studying the properties of new molecule in chemistry. This is medical, like you can apply it in humanitarian study. Properties of new, then you start studying this, and then without going theoretically, doing some sort of theoretical analysis, you review different literature about this, and then you may do just control experiment without having any comparison between this group or that group. Second type is applied research to solve specific practical problems. And the methodology of this case studies, you study a certain case and then you may have like field experiments or you do a surveys about this problem. Example of this, developing a vaccine for a new virus. And the third type is quantitative research, use numerical data, statistical data to test hypotheses, and analyze statistical relationships between those methodologies, surveys, experiments, statistical modeling. And a very good example of this, measuring the effectiveness of a drug using a randomized controlled trial. The fourth type of research is qualitative, which is explores concepts, experiences, and meanings using non-numerical data, unlike quantitative. You don't use statistical data here. This is why the methodology is interviews, observations, and content analysis. Example is studying patient experiences in palliative care. Experimental research investigates causal relationships by manipulating variables. This is why the methodology is controlled experiments, randomized controlled trials. Testing the effects, a very good example of this, testing the effects of a new medication on blood pressure. Investigate which is more effective. 6. Descriptive research describes characteristics of a population or phenomena. The methodology is surveys, observations, case studies, and then a very good example of this, analyzing the prevalence of diabetes in a population. Exploratory research conducted to investigate a problem not clearly defined. This is why you have literature review and open-ended interviews. An example is understanding the factors influencing mental health in college students. Correlational relationship examines relationships between two or more variables without manipulating them. Just you compare them. Methodology, statistical correlation analysis, regression models. An example of this is studying the relationship between smoking and lung cancer. Longitudinal research, which is studying the same subjects over a long period of time. And the methodology is repeated observations, cohort studies. And the example is following the health outcomes of individuals exposed to air pollution over 20 years. Just one subject over a long period of time. Cross-sectional in the opposite observes the population at a single point in time. This is why the methodology of this is surveys and questionnaires, assessing obesity rates in different age groups at one time.